Hi and welcome. This is the Joyful Unfold. Something may have been bothering you for a long time, and today let's explore what it may be. You are not alone. You have people who know your name, people who sit with you, people who have been there through real things, and yet there are moments where something inside you goes so quiet and so empty that no amount of people around you can reach it. You smile, you laugh, you show up, but something in you is somewhere else entirely, tired and seen. And you have never been able to explain it until today. What if the loneliness you have been carrying has nothing to do with being alone? What if you have been trying to fix something you never fully understood, and that is why nothing has worked? Being alone is a physical state. Loneliness is an emotional experience. They are not the same, but we often treat them like they are. And confusing the two can keep people struggling for years. Being alone simply means nobody else is in the room. That is all it means. Nothing more, nothing less. Some people sit completely alone and feel the deepest peace they have known in months. Other people stand surrounded by everyone they love and feel a loneliness so deep it takes their breath away. Loneliness often comes from feeling that nobody near you truly sees what is happening inside you. Nobody truly hears what you are actually saying. Nobody truly knows the version of you that exists underneath everything you show. That feeling of being unseen while surrounded is one of the heaviest things a person can carry, and it is far more common than anyone ever admits. Some of the deepest loneliness can exist even in the crowded rooms. It lives at family gatherings where everyone is talking loudly and something inside you cannot reach the noise. It lives in friendships where you share so much, but never the things that actually breaking you. It lives in the moment someone asks, "How are you?" and you say, "Fine." Not because you are fine, but because the real answer feels so heavy. Or because somewhere along the way you stopped believing anyone wanted to carry with you. Think about this. You can be laughing at something on the outside and while grieving something completely on the inside. You can be the loudest person in the room and the loneliest. You can be loved by many people and still feel deeply unknown. That is the loneliness that stays hidden, because from the outside everything looks okay, but inside, in the place nobody sees, there is a silence that hurts. And the painful part is not just the feeling, it is carrying it alone while surrounded by people who would want to help if only they knew. Now I want to say something that may surprise you. Being alone, choosing peaceful, quiet loneliness is not the enemy. In fact, for many people, time spent quietly alone is where something important begins. Not because solitude fixes loneliness, it does not. That would be too simple. But because when the noise stops, when there is no image to keep up, no version of yourself to show, you finally get a chance to hear yourself, your actual thoughts, your actual feelings, the things you have been too busy or too afraid to sit with. There is a difference between a person who is comfortable in their own quiet and a person who cannot stand to be alone. The person comfortable in quiet is not necessarily stronger. For many people, that comfort grows from spending enough time with themselves to become less afraid of what they might find there. And that comfort, that ability to sit with yourself without running, makes real connection with others more possible. Not guaranteed, but more possible. Because getting to know yourself can make it easier to open up honestly to other people. So right now, honestly ask yourself this. Am I tired of people, or am I tired of not being fully known by them? These feel similar, but they are very different. If you want quiet because people drain you, because the noise is too much, because you simply need to breathe, that may not be the loneliness. That may be your mind and body telling you something wise. Listen to it, rest without guilty. But if even in that quiet, even when you are resting, something inside you still hurts, to be truly heard, truly seen, truly known, that may be loneliness speaking. And loneliness, real loneliness, is not fixed quickly. Anyone who tells you otherwise is not being honest with you. It is easy slowly, through small honest moments, through choosing, even when it is frightening, to let one person see something real about you. Not everything, just something true. And then another true thing, and then another, slowly over time. Connection builds, not in the one conversation, not in one moment, but in choosing again and again to be a little more known than you were yesterday. For those of you who feel uncomfortable even in your own quiet, when being alone feels heavier than being around people, when the silence fills with things you don't want to face, that discomfort is not a flaw. It is information. It may be a sign that your relationship with yourself needs more attention, not destroyed, just needing care. And things that needs care can be slowly tended to. Start with 5 minutes, no phone, no noise, just sit. Let whatever comes up, come up. Even if it is uncomfortable, even if it is painful, even if it makes you want to reach for distraction immediately, stay. Just 5 minutes. You will not solve everything in those 5 minutes. That is not the point. The point is simply to show yourself that you can be with yourself, that you can begin to learn that your own company is a safe place to be. For many people, that is one place it can start. Not with a grand change, with 5 quiet minutes of choosing not to run. Loneliness does not always disappear forever. Most people experience it at most points in their lives. The goal is not to never feel it again. The goal is to understand it well enough to respond to it wisely. When it comes, if it comes again, instead of running from it or filling it with the noise, ask it what it needs. Sometimes it needs quiet, sometimes it needs one honest conversation, sometimes it needs you to sit with yourself long enough to remember who you are. You are not broken for feeling this, you are human, reaching for something real in a world that often stays on the surface. Keep reaching and keep unfolding.